Hey friends, this is Terry with Lovey's Pups, bringing the love and culture of white German Shepherds here to North Texas, USA. I love camping and I love dogs, but I don't love camping with dogs. Today I want to talk to you about some tips on camping. Now, if you have this romantic ideal that it's you and your dog and nature, don't do it. It takes a lot more preparation than that. Why? Because if you're not physically acclimated to sleeping outside, you're not going to sleep that first night, okay? The wind, the sound, the feeling of the ground, the sleeping bag, the noises, the barometric pressure, the temperature going way down at night. You're going to be too hot, you're going to be too cold, you're not going to be able to go to do your business somewhere. Now, then you're going to take your dog and put it right next to you 2 feet away. I promise you that it is not going to sleep either. It's going to hear everything, move around 100 times, whimper and whine like crazy. Both of you will be dragging your butts in the morning. Number 2, if your dog is a mess now, it barks too much, it pulls on the leash, you can't even walk it outside without it, chasing rabbits, trees, and cars, don't even think about taking it out on the trail because it will kick your butt. It'll be huffing and puffing, pulling you, you'll be pulling it, it'll be pulling you, you'll be sliding, you'll be dragging it, you'll be cursing that thing within the next 2 or 3 hours. Third thing is, don't forget, if you take your pup, you better know the park rules, which almost all now require shot records to be with you. Okay, they're going to require the 5 to 6 foot leash, right? Which I'm completely against, by the way. If I'm taking my dog out in nature, I'm not there to take it on some, walk on sidewalks, man. This is not a fixed, controlled environment. And so, frankly, I never take my dog out in that kind of context unless I know that I'm pretty much out by myself and I can take him off his leash. Okay, first of all, I want him to enjoy it. And second, like I said, it can get dangerous on some of these trails. If you have a leash around your feet, its feet, etc. Okay, all right. Now, here's some tips to help you. You're self-contained also on these, so you need to make sure you're taking your water and your food for your dog. Maybe a slight small first aid kit. Don't overdo it, but maybe something for ticks, maybe something for cuts on his feet. And then also don't forget about shade. Right? So German Shepherds have this dual coat. They're probably not in the best physical shape, candidly, friend, like you and I maybe. So all of a sudden now we're out in the hot Texas sun going up and down hot, rocky trails. And so you need to always keep in mind this notion of shade, okay? The last thing you want is your dog going into a heat casualty, because if you do, then you're gonna have to carry your 80-pound dog with you while you're also huffing and puffing. The last tip that I would give you on camping, and I'm sure none of you will do this. If you have a question about the feasibility of you and your dog getting rest in a tent together on that first or second night, why don't you go out in your backyard and try it? Just walk around the neighborhood, set up a tent, do the whole routine so your dog has some familiarity when you're actually in nature of what's going to happen next, and try sleeping with your German Shepherd tonight. And if you can't do that, then I would say to you, on behalf of the camping gods, keep romanticizing the idea in your mind because it will sound wonderful. Do not try this at home. Thank you. Have a great day.